My why, take your time out. I tell people I died and went to heaven when I came here to Smith Vocational. You know, I've worked in traditional schools all my career, as a school counselor, as an administrator. When I came to Smith, I felt a connection. The students that we serve here, a lot of them are struggling, they're low income, perhaps they're special ed. Whatever the background, I hear story after story after story from families that their child didn't like school growing up. And then they came to Smith Vocational, and all they want to do is talk about school. You know, there's that direct connection between the academic and that vocational hands-on experience. When they graduate, they go back to the local communities, that cycle of life almost. That's my why. It's seeing the eyes open up and that engagement and that smile, and then seeing that they become productive citizens. I love it, I truly do. I'm Andrew Lincoln Hoker. I'm the superintendent here at Smith Vocational and Agricultural High School. In fact, we're the oldest vocational school here in the state, and we're the oldest agricultural school in the country. So we have a lot of history, dating back to 1908. Our mission, we serve about 50 to 60 different communities here in Western and Central Mass. There's only 4 ag schools in the state, so students will be on a bus for about an hour, hour and a half each way to come here. If you want to have a future in animal science or agriculture, you're coming here. The interesting thing about horticulture is that there's many concentrations within that one particular field. So we're actually standing inside the greenhouse, so we're able to teach our students around greenhouse management, teach them about hydroponics and aquaponics.
Hydroponics is growing plants in water without soil, and we raise lettuce, tomatoes, cucumbers, peppers, cilantro, basil, stuff like that. And then we have a regular greenhouse that we grow plants in, where we propagate and grow them in soil, and we use those for our plant sale with the FFA in the springtime.
We also have what a lot of our students and staff call our forestry program, but forestry is actually part of horticulture. So our students are able to learn arboriculture skills, which is very popular when it comes to the industry in Western Mass. We know we have a lot of forest areas. So how do we manage those forests? Our students learn that.
We climb trees, we prune trees, we plant, maintain trees. So this is work that they would do at people's houses, cities, parks. We don't have a lift truck, so we climb with ropes and saddles.
We learned the knots on our own to climb, so right now we're just practicing, not just climbing trees. This is a fraction of what we do.
In addition to that, they're exposed to large equipment.
We have some tractors, we have some heavy equipment like skid steers, backhoe, front-end loaders, excavators. The students learn to operate, maintain. They're able to get their hoister's license, their commercial driver's license, and a pesticide license.
We also have the opportunity, because we have a culinary program. So where do all of our salad greens go once they're harvested? They go to culinary. So then our culinary students are able to then learn how to prepare those from the farm to the table. So we truly have a farm-to-table initiative.
Stuff like that is used in the culinary department as well as the cafeteria.
So it's one particular program that offers so many different avenues for our students. Unfortunately, a couple of years ago, we had a devastating fire, and we lost the majority of this particular building.
We did have part of the building burned down, and we lost quite a bit of equipment.
One of the spaces of the building that we lost was a classroom. So there's no dedicated classroom anymore, and I think it impacts the program long term. That's been the biggest challenge. Our students actually went up to the instructors after the fire and said, "Don't worry, we're going to be okay." We've had this vision in expanding our agriculture program here on campus. So having that new building, it would mean everything for our staff and our students. More current classrooms.
Place for the simulators, like I was saying, that'd be pretty cool. Like maybe a place for the greenhouse next to it. I would love a rock climbing wall.
When it's snowing out or it's 20 degrees below zero, there's no climbing trees.
Maybe a decent sized garage with one of our equipment so they're not out in the open.
So we're hoping to have more of a year-round experience for our students that way as well. Our governance model is quite unique. We're the only independent vocational school in the state. Most schools they belong to a local city or town, or there's a regional agreement that sort of oversees the governance of that particular school. We really don't have any of that. So the challenge is, how do we raise enough money to build the building that our students deserve, but where does the money come from? That's the challenge.
Hopefully senior year we'll have our new building. I want to start my own business. I did my mom's walkway with bricklaying that I learned from here. Mr. Nevins taught us. He's a really good teacher. He's funny, he jokes around, he's not too strict.
All right.
We have very strong partnerships with local employers and local municipalities. We have very strong, rigorous academics for those students who want to go off to college. No matter what students want to do upon graduation, our job here at Smith is to open that door.
By doing what we do, we train them to be able to be very skilled and master these skills that they would need in industry, so it gives them that leg up. And also a lot of companies are looking for 2-3 years of work experience when they're hiring people, and our students have that when they leave because they're doing all of that here. I like to see our youth succeed. The aha moment of a student when the light bulb goes off and they understand something that they've been working hard at and struggling to get, all of a sudden they get it and they're like, oh wow, this is awesome. Seeing that one person succeed is what makes me come back every day.